Yo, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm gonna show y'all how to get every single badge in Get Divorced at 3 a.m. So I've made videos for how to get all the endings and a few videos for how to get some of the badges, but I decided I think it'd be best if I just combine them all and put them into one video. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get every single badge in the game. And the order that I'm gonna do this in is I'm gonna go one by one from top to bottom in the badges list that's in the game. So let's get straight to it. So the first one is leave the house, which you get automatically when you just press play on the game. So everyone should have this one. Next up is the divorce ending. So for this, what you're gonna do is you need to go to the local everything store. And when you're in here, you're gonna take a right and you're gonna pick up the ticks on the floor so that you have 10 money. And then you're gonna buy the legal divorce paper by pressing on it and then pressing on the cashier. And now you could just walk straight back home. And when you get home, you just touch the door and you will get the ending. Alright, next up we have the illegal divorce ending. So this one's a little bit more complicated, but what you're gonna do is when you start off, go behind the starter house and you're gonna go to this rock over here, and on top of it you will find this purple key. You're gonna click on it to pick it up, and then you're gonna walk back and go across, and you're gonna go across the street to this house right here. Then click on the lock and open the door. Now you want to pick up the blue key on the floor and head over to the house right here. And then do the same. You open the lock and open the door. And now you go up to the attic and there's going to be a code up here. So it's randomized every time. So right now I have 7122, but you're going to have something different. So once you get that code, make sure to remember it, because now we're going to need to go down over here. And we're gonna need to talk to this guy. And he's gonna have some dialogue, so you're gonna have to wait a bit. Then click yeah, sure. Then when he says give me your order code, you're gonna enter the code right here. So 7122, and then click the code. And if you entered it correctly, you will get the illegal divorce paper. And now you can just walk straight back home. And when you enter the house, you will get the ending. Next up, we have a badge called Become Employee. So this one's really simple. What you're gonna do is head on over to the local everything store. And you're gonna go to the left of it, over here. There's going to be this hammer on the side. You're going to click on it to pick it up. And then we're going to walk inside and we're going to break this glass right here. And now, once the glass is broken, you will be able to equip this shirt right here. And once you put on the shirt, you'll get the badge. Now, to get the Become a Good Employee, what you're going to do is send the elevator up. And then send it down so you can go down to the basement. And you're gonna see these boxes right here. So what you're gonna do is click on one of them. You see it says divorce papers. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna put the box where the divorce papers are. Then we're gonna go down and we're gonna repeat this process until there is no more boxes left. So for this one, it says random products, which will be in the middle shelf here. I'm gonna put that there. Go down. Do the same for this box, which is also random products. And that should be it, actually, because I thought you have to get these as well. So you only have to restock these boxes, those 3 boxes, and you'll get the Become a Good Employee badge. Alright, next up, I'm going to show you how to get the Acquire drip and the Get Rich badges. So these two are basically the same thing. You need to get 100 cash for the Get Rich ending. Sorry, not ending. The Get Rich badge. And you need 100 cash to buy the hat that will give you the Acquire drip badge. Anyways, when you load in, you're first going to go behind the starting house. And you're going to pick up the 1 cash that's on this table. You're going to keep walking this way and pick up the purple key on top of this rock. And now head back and across the street from the starting house, you will see this house right here that has a purple lock on it. So with the key, you'll be able to unlock it and enter the house. And now you'll be able to pick up this money and the money in this drawer right here. And that should be everything in this house. And now, before you leave, you want to pick up this blue key under the chair and go to the house that's next to the one you were just in. And in here, you will have some money in the attic. So behind these boxes, you'll find some ticks. And also, there is some money in the sink right here. So make sure to grab that one. Now, we're going to go over to the local everything store. So before we go in, you want to go to the left of it and grab the hammer that's on the side of the building. And with this, we're going to be able to break the glass and become an employee. So just pick up the shirt, and now we can grab all of the money that's in the store. So grab all the money in here. Grab the money that's on this shelf. Grab the money that's in between this wall and this little freezer right here. And also the ticks by the bakery. And also make sure to check in this little, I don't even know what this is, like a locker, where you'll find a ticks and some money. And now you're gonna press on the up arrow here to send up the elevator. Now you're gonna step on it and go down. And now we'll be able to grab all the cash down here. So grab all of that. Grab the money in the boss's office. And now when you exit, we're going to grab this orange key right here. And with this, we'll be able to go to the lounge area and open up this drawer right here, which will have a bunch of ticks in it. So grab all of that. And grab the rest of the money that's in the room. And now we're going to go to the boss's office one more time to pick up the white key right here. And make sure to pick up the cash that's under the elevator as well. And once you have all the money down here, we can go up and go to the next part. So when you exit the store, just walk over here and pick up the 2 cash that's on the floor. And then continue going this direction to get to the boss's house. So we're going to put in the white key. And then we're going to grab all of the money in here. And then in the attic, grab the ticks. Once you have all the money, grab the red key. And now we're going to go behind this house. And you're going to see this little shed thing, where you're going to be able to put the red key in. Unlock that and grab the 4 Robux. Actually, it was only 3, my bad. Grab the 3 Robux on the floor. Now head over this direction, where you're going to see some money on the table and behind the dumpster. So just grab that. Then grab the money under this bench. Grab the money on this rock. And the last place we're going to get money is behind the local everything store. So under this RV van will be the last money that we need. Boom. And now we can head straight over to the stuff store. And if you followed my guide correctly, then you should have more than enough actually. I believe we're going to have around 106 money. So if we go over here and check, yep, we have exactly 106. So now to get the Acquire Drip badge, all you need to do is just buy this hat right here for 100 Robux. Alright, next up, I will be showing how to get the bread ending. So for this, we're just gonna walk over to the local everything store. And when you get inside, just take a right and pick up the ticks on the floor. And with this, you're gonna be able to buy the bread, just like that. And now, we're just gonna walk home. And when you get to the house, just touch the door and you'll get the ending. Alright, for the pie ending, you're just gonna walk over to the local everything store. And when you get inside, take a right and pick up the ticks that's on the floor. And then open this and pick up a pie. And then just come over here and buy it. And once you've bought it, you can just exit the store and walk to the house. And when you get to the house, you can just touch the door and get the ending. Next up, we have the Bloxy Cola ending. So for this, we're just gonna walk to the local everything store. And when you get inside, you will see this fridge right here with the Bloxy Cola. So you're gonna pick one, and then you have to actually buy it even though it says free today. So make sure to talk to the cashier to buy it. And now you can exit the store and just go straight back home. When you get home, just touch the door to get the ending. Next up, we have the pizza ending. So for this, we're gonna have to walk over to the local everything store. But before we enter, we need to actually go over to the side over here and grab the hammer. So just pick that up. And then when we walk in the store, you're gonna break the glass and put on the employee clothes. Now, we're just gonna pick up the ticks on the floor here, pick up a pizza, and buy it. Now, we're gonna go down into the basement by bringing up the elevator and then going down. Then, we're gonna walk into this little lounge room over here. And you're just gonna click on this. And then when you come inside, you're just gonna click on this, and it will start cooking the pizza. And then when it's done cooking, you can walk back and exit the store. Once you're out, you're just gonna walk back home. And then when you get back home, we're just gonna touch the door to get the ending. Next up, we have the burger ending. So for this, we're gonna head over to the local everything store. And we're gonna need a bit of money. So when we enter, we're gonna pick up the free ticks right here. And then we're gonna go over to the freezer and pick up all of the money that's in here. And once you've done that, you're gonna click on the cheeseburger here. And we're gonna buy it. And now we're gonna need to enter the basement. So to do that, we're gonna go over here and pick up the hammer. And we're gonna smash the window and put on the employee shirt so that we can enter the basement. And now we can just head to the lounge room over here. And you're gonna click on the oven right here. And that's gonna cook the cheeseburger. And once it's done cooking, we can safely head back home. Next up, we have the Fix the Epic Drink machine and the Epic Drink ending. So we're going to start off by walking over to the local everything store. But before we enter it, we're going to go over to the side and click on this hammer to pick it up. Then we're gonna go inside and break the glass and put on the employee clothes. And now we're gonna be able to bring the elevator up. Just like this. Then you're gonna walk into the boss's office and pick up this white key right here. And once you have that, we can go ahead and go back upstairs. And before we exit the store, we're gonna walk over here and pick up the ticks that's on the floor. Now we can exit and walk over to the boss's house. And when you get here, we're just gonna press on the lock to open it. And we're gonna pick up this red key right here. And now we're gonna go around this way, go behind the house where you will find this little shed here. We're gonna unlock it and we're gonna pick up the paint bucket. And with this, we're just gonna walk over here. And across the street, you will see this broken vending machine. So all you have to do is just press on it with the paint bucket. And now once you've done that, you'll get the badge for Fix the Epic Drink Machine. And now you can just click on it to buy the Epic Drink. And once you have the Epic Drink, we're just gonna walk back home to get the ending. So I'm just gonna touch the door to get the ending. Next up, we have the Sisyphus ending. So for this, what we're gonna do is first head on over to the local everything store. But before we go in, we're gonna go to the left and pick up the hammer right here. And with this, we're just gonna break the glass and put on the employee clothes. Now we're gonna head into the basement. And we're gonna walk into the boss's office right here. And in here, we're gonna pick up this white key. Now we can go ahead and exit the basement. And now we're gonna walk over to the white key house, which is at the end of the road. When we're here, we're gonna unlock the door, head inside, and go upstairs. And when you're here, you're just gonna click on the bed, and then the screen's gonna fade black a few times, and then you'll be teleported. And now once you're here, you're gonna have to push this ball uphill for about 2 minutes. So what I suggest doing is making so that it kind of gets stuck on the left wall, just like I'm doing. And just kind of continue this until you reach the top. And now when you get to the top, just try to play it safe because it's really easy that the ball falls down. But you're basically just going to roll it into this green wall and you'll get the ending. Alright, so the next one is Leave Family ending, and I don't actually have my own footage for this one. But basically all you need to do is wait for about an hour in the game, and then you'll get this blue cube that appears in front of the house, which will then give you the Leave Family ending when you touch it. Next up, we have the Goober ending. So for this, what we're going to do is go behind the starting house. And you're going to go to this rock over here. And on top of it will be a purple key. So when I left click to pick it up. Now we're going to head back, and across the street from where the starter house is, you'll see this house right here. So just left click to unlock it. Then we're going to head inside and pick up this blue key right here that's under the pink chair. And with this, we're going to be able to unlock the house next to it as well. I'm going to go inside, and you're going to see this painting on the wall right here. You're just going to have to spam click it until it drops. like that. Then you're going to pick it up and just walk back home. Alright, next up, we have the feed the dog badge. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to need some money. So first, we're going to walk to the local everything store. And when we enter, we're going to pick up the ticks right here. We're going to grab the money right here. That's in between these two walls. Grab the money on the shelf. Grab the money in the freezer. And then grab the money on the counter. And as you see, I now have 26 money, which is just enough. Now we're going to head over to the stuff store. And when we get here, we're going to go over here, click on the dog food, and then click on the cashier to buy it. And now we're just going to walk over to the dog. And now when you're at the dog, you're just going to click on the bowl to feed him, and that will give you the badge. Next up, we have the milk ending. So for this, what we're going to do is go straight to the local everything store. When we get here, you're going to enter, and you're going to pick up the ticks on the floor. Just pick that up. Now go over here and open the freezer and pick up milk. And then just click on the cashier to buy it. And now we're going to go exit the store and walk straight back home. And then we can just enter the house to get the ending. Next up, we have the uncooked burger ending. So to get this one, you're just going to walk straight over to the local everything store. And then when we get inside, we're going to need a bit of money. So we're going to pick up the ticks right here. And then we're just going to pick up the money that's in the freezer. Just pick all of that up. Now we're going to have enough to buy the BR7H's cheeseburger. So what you're going to do is pick it up and just talk to the cashier to buy it. And now we're just going to walk straight back home. And when you get home, you're just going to touch the door to get the ending. Next up, we have the rotten bread ending. So for this one, we're going to head over to the local everything store. And before we enter it, we're going to go to the side and pick up the hammer that's right here. And then we're just going to walk in. We're going to break the glass and pick up the employee shirt. Now we're going to send the elevator up. And we're going to go down into the basement. I'm just going to hop over this fence and we're going to pick up the rotten bread. So once you've done that, you're going to head up and exit the store. And now you can just walk straight back home. Next up, we have the uncooked pizza ending. So this one's really simple. What we're going to do is walk to the local everything store. And we're going to walk inside and pick up the ticks on the floor. Then we're going to open this and pick up the pizza. And then we're just going to buy it. Like so. And when you've bought it, you just exit and walk back home. Next up, we have the beans ending. So to get this, you're going to walk to the local everything store. And we're going to pick up the money that's right here. Then we're going to open this and pick up one of the beans. Then just going to buy it. And now you can leave the store and head back home. Next up, we have the tacos ending. So for this one, you're gonna head to the local everything store. And when you go inside, you're just gonna pick up the money on the floor. Then pick up one of the tacos here. You're gonna talk to the cashier to buy it. And once you've bought it, you can just exit the store and head back home. Next up, I'm gonna show you how to get the vented and the Mr. Bean ending. So you get both of these at the same time, basically. So I'm gonna show you how to get them both. First, you're gonna walk to the stuff store by going this direction. And then when you enter, you're gonna go behind the counter and pick up this screwdriver right here. Now we're gonna head back to the local everything store. But before we enter, we're actually gonna go to the other side and pick up the hammer that's right here. And we're gonna use this to break the glass and become an employee. So click on the glass and then click on the employee shirt. Then we're just gonna send the elevator up so that we can go down into the basement. Then when you're down here, we're just gonna click on the vent and it will teleport you. So now when you're in the vent system, you're just gonna walk forward and then just keep following the path. So keep going forward. And when you get here, you're gonna left click on the ladder and you're gonna place it down right here. So you've placed it, just climb it. And now it's kind of like a little maze, but I'm gonna show you what direction you need to go. So first you go left, then take another left, and then left again, and you will be at the teddy. So you're gonna pick up the teddy, and I'll head back the direction you came from. So you're gonna take a right, right again, and then finally another right. And when you're back here is the tricky part. You're gonna need to pick up the ladder and you're gonna need to put it in the vent right here. So it's kind of hard because you need to get it into the right position so that it can actually fit in. So we're gonna go like that, and then you're just gonna bring it over to the other side of the vent where we're gonna be able to place it like that. Then just climb back up and keep going forward. And once you exit the vents, you'll get the vented badge. And now to get the Mr. Bean ending, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the top floor and we're gonna exit the store. And now with the teddy bear, you're just gonna walk back home to get the ending. Next up, we have the robbery ending. So for this one, you're gonna first head over to the stuff store by going this way. And when you're at the stuff store, you're gonna take a left, and behind these boxes right here, you'll be able to pick up a gun. So just left click on it to pick it up. And now with the gun, you will need to walk back to the local everything store. So when you're here, you'll just need to enter to get the ending. Next up, I'm gonna show you guys how to get the Found All Posters badge. And the reason why I'm on the main menu screen is because I'm just gonna show you guys that I have 0 out of 79 posters explored. So that's just showing that I don't have any of the posters, and let's get straight into it. So when you load in, the first thing you're gonna do is walk behind the starting house, and the first poster is gonna be right here. So we're gonna click on that, Then we're gonna go over here and pick up the purple key. Like so, and we're gonna go over to the purple key house, which is across the street from the starting house. So we're gonna open that door, and we're gonna grab all of the pictures in here. Like so. And then also grab the one under the stairs. So that'll bring us up to a total of 6. And there's nothing upstairs, so don't worry about that. Now we're gonna grab the blue key. And we're gonna head into this house over here, where we will find another 3 posters. This will bring the total up to 9. And this poster right here isn't actually real because it's part of a ending, so that doesn't count. But now we're gonna go over to the local everything store, and we're gonna grab 3 posters that are outside of the store. So we're gonna grab this one, and the one under this table. That'll bring us up to 12. Now we're gonna grab this hammer right here, and we're gonna head inside so that we can break the glass and become an employee. And now we're gonna grab all of the posters on the top floor. So we're gonna start here. Get 1, get 2, get 3. Then behind the counter there's a bunch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I forgot to show it in this recording, I don't know how, but there's also a poster right here under this chair, so make sure to grab this one right here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and last but not least, under the shelf, the 23rd one. So this will bring us up to 35 total posters. Now we're gonna go to the basement. So we're gonna press the up button on the elevator. And then we're gonna go down. So we're gonna get this one first. So on the wall. Then we're gonna get these 3. Then in the lounge room, I'm gonna get another 3 on this wall. And then get these 2 as well. Now get this one. And then we're gonna head to the boss's office. Get these 2 on the floor. Get these 2 on the wall. And then the last one right here. 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15. And this will bring us up to 50 total posters. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the white key right here, and we're gonna head outside. So we're gonna go up in the elevator. And we're gonna go over to the white key house over here. So we're gonna open that, and we're gonna grab all of these. And that's going to put us at 57 total. So now we're going to get these two. Actually, these three, because there's one between the sofa. And then there's one upstairs under the bed. So it's going to put us at 61. And now we're going to go over here and pick up this lone poster right here. That'll put us at 62. And now we're going to walk over this direction and we're going to go to behind the local everything store. And under the RV van, you will be able to find one more poster, like so. Puts us at 63. And now we can just go over to the stuff store where the last posters will be at. So we're gonna walk in, and as soon as you walk in, you can have one poster right here. Two more posters here. Then behind the counter, there's quite a few. 4 here. One up on this shelf. And then 2 more here. Then we're gonna grab these. And this is gonna be the last poster right here. I'm gonna pick this one up. And that's all of the posters. And now for the final poster, what you need to do is exit the store and go behind it, and there's going to be this one stud that you can click on right here, and that should be all of the posters. So I'm quickly just going to go to the main menu to show that it's all of the posters. You'll see that I have all of the posters. Yep, found all posters award. And as you see in the stats, I have 79 out of 79. Boom. Alright, next up, we have the kill ending. So, this one's pretty similar to the robbery ending. We're going to first go over to the stuff store, where we will be able to find a gun. So, when you walk in, you're going to take a left, and behind these boxes right here is a gun that's hidden. So, you're going to left click on it. And once you have it picked up, you can then leave the store, and now you'll just need to walk back home. Alright, next up we have the book ending. So for this one, you will need to go to the local everything store. And once you go inside, you're going to grab the ticks on the floor. Then you're going to go over here and you can choose whatever book you want. I believe every book has a different ending. But it doesn't matter which one you choose. So I'm going to choose this one. And then you're going to walk to the cashier, click on him to buy it. And then we can walk out safely and walk back home to get the ending. Next up, we have the rotten milk ending. So this one, pretty similar to the Lee family ending. However, you don't have to wait as long. What you're going to do is walk to the local everything store. And you're going to pick up the ticks on the floor here. Then you're going to pick up a milk and buy it. And now, all you need to do is head outside and wait for, I believe, 10 minutes. And once you've waited for 10 minutes, you're going to see that the milk will start to rot, and you'll know that it's rotting because it's going to have this like green smoke effect coming from it. So I'll just cut to the video once that's done. Alright, So as you see, the milk is now rotten. I don't know exactly how long it took. I'll check after the editing. But once the milk is rotten, all you're gonna do is just head back home and you'll get the ending. Alright, next up is the wrong dog food badge. So for this one, we're gonna need a little bit of money. So first, we're gonna head over to the local everything store. And we're gonna pick up 25 money. So we're gonna start off by picking up the ticks here. Then pick up the cash on the shelf. Pick up all the cash in here. And then we're gonna pick up the cash that's on a counter, and that'll give us 25 money, which is exactly how much we need. So now we're gonna walk to the stuff store. And in here, we're gonna buy ourselves some cat food right here. So you're gonna click on it and we're gonna talk to the cashier to buy it. And then we are just gonna walk over to the dog, which is in this direction. And when you're here, all you're gonna do is just click on the bowl and it will give you the badge. Next up, we have the cat food ending, which is basically the same thing as the wrong dog food badge. What we're gonna do is head over to the local everything store to get ourselves 25 cash. So we're gonna start off by getting the ticks here. And then we're gonna get the cash up here. The cash in the freezer. And then we're gonna get the money that's on the counter, and that'll give us exactly the amount that we need. And now we're gonna walk to the stuff store where we're gonna buy the cat food. So just walk to the stuff store, and when you get inside, you're gonna buy the cat food, which is in this corner. And now we're just gonna walk back home. And when you get home, you're gonna get the ending. Alright, next up we have the dog food ending. So first, we're gonna walk to the local everything store where we're gonna pick up 25 cash. So I'm gonna start off by picking up the ticks here. And getting the cash here. The cash in the freezer. And then we're gonna pick up the money that's on the counter, and that will give us the exact amount that we need. And now we can exit the store and we can walk straight over to the stuff store instead. And when you get to the stuff store, you can go ahead and buy yourself the dog food. And once you've bought the dog food, you can just walk straight back home. Next up, we have the snack ending. So to get this one, we're gonna have to walk over to the local everything store. But before we go in, we're gonna need to go to the side and grab the hammer, which is right here. And then with the hammer, we'll be able to break the glass and become an employee. So now, once you're an employee, you're gonna head straight down to the basement. And then you're gonna walk into the lounge room, which is over here. And up in the shelf, you're gonna see a snack or a bag of chips. So with this, we can go ahead and exit the store. So just go over to the elevator and go up. And then exit the store. And now we're just gonna walk straight home. And then when you're at the house, you just enter to get the ending. Alright, and for the final badge, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the banana ending, which is very easy actually. So all you need to do is head on over to this tree in the corner of the map over here, where you will find some bananas hanging from the leaves. So you can just grab one, and then all you need to do is just walk back home.